when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop?
Okay, I actually have a fun fact that I just learned today because
Oh, I had
I
a
was
lyric. Okay.
I said we're doing trivia. It's okay. We're not it says it at the top. We're doing trivia. I put it in all caps too. You know
Sounds
what?
pretty
It doesn't even matter. Let's just mix it up. Why not? Okay. This is a fun one and I actually did not know this. Okay.
Mhm.
These in 1995, this happened in 1995, so that'll give you a hint to
Mhm.
who it could not be. These female rappers became the first female rappers to ever win Grammys in the same year. There are 3 of them, or 4 of them, I guess, but 3 of them are in a group.
3 of them are in a group?
I guess technically it's only 2 of them that are in the group, but some would say the group is a threesome, and then 1 is a solo artist.
Okay. So it's one person. Okay, okay.
1 is a solo artist, and then the other is a group. It's 1995.
Is it Queen Latifah?
Yes, one of them is Queen Latifah.
Okay. And then, what's her name? What's the DJ? Wait, hold on. You said it was a group.
A group.
Is it is it Salt and Pepper?
It is!
Wait, dang, did I
Yes!
eat that up?
Yes! In 1995, Queen Latifah and Salt and Pepper. See, that's why I said I don't know if it counts because do people count Spinderella as technically a part of the group? Like she is a part of the group, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I would
But
think so,
she's
yeah.
not like a rapper. But the point is in 1995, they both won Grammys, and that was the first time ever that like multiple female rappers won Grammys in the same year.
Oh, wow.
And I just found out I was like, I did not know that. But you know what?
Wait, what were the categories? Like, what did they win it for?
I don't know. I have to
Oh,
look that
okay, okay. No, it's okay.
I
We
have to
can look
pull
that up
it
later.
up. I wasn't as prepared as I thought.
It's all
See, now I
good.
gotta look it up. Okay, give me your song. Give me your song.
I can't believe you had that on all caps. I'm gagged. Anyway, I
You know what? Next time I'm just gonna make it big. Okay.
just am bread. All right, okay, okay. I don't do the wait. Okay, I don't do the pick and I get picked. I don't take advice from a hoe. I can never let them tell me shit. I don't do the cheapskates. I'm looking for the tricks.
Oh my god.
I don't need a game I'm popping out without a click.
I I have no I have no idea.
Okay. Southern rapper.
Okay. That makes me think
Um, mhm.
God, that makes me think City Girls.
No, it's not City Girls.
Okay.
She's on tour right now. So,
Southern rapper on tour right now. Holy oh my god. Jesus Christ. I wanna say Trina?
no,
No,
no, it's
okay.
not straight up.
Okay, she's on tour right
Mm,
now.
and she's been blowing up more recently. I feel like she's been getting more traction.
Oh, okay, okay, it's Mona Leo.
Yes.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah, it's Ranchero, is the song.
See, a song that I did not like.
Oh, you know, like
I only listened to it when we talked about it for the show. I never returned to it.
I went back to it. I don't know, it just can't resurfaced.
I've actually pulled it up, and now I have the answers for you.
Okay.
Okay, so, it was Queen Latifah won for best rap solo performance for UNITY, and she was actually up against, Coolio, for Fantastic Voyage, Flavor in Your Ear for Craig Mack, Gin and
Oh,
Juice from
what?
Snoop Doggy, and then This DJ by Warren G. She won over gin and juice. Like, that's a bad bitch. You could never tell her
Oh,
nothing.
yeah.
And then, for Salt and
Yeah,
Pepper,
flavor in their ear.
okay, and flavor in your ear. Okay, but
Yeah.
then Salt and Pepper won for best rap performance by a duo or a group. And it was for None of Your Business. And they were up against Regulate by Warren G and Nate
Mhm.
Dogg. None But Love by Heavy D and the Boys. I Ain't Going Out Like That by Cypress Hill, and Ease My Mind by Arrested Development.
Wow.
So I mean, go off, girls.
I was like stacked categories.
Stacked. I never would have thought that she would have that Queen Latifah would win. I mean, she deserved it, but over gin and juice? My
Yeah,
God,
that's
you
pretty
never
wild.
crazy. Okay. Anyway, hi everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of Where My Girls At. Happy Women's History Month.
Oh, yeah, we rolling right in.
Rolled right in, hopped right out of Black History Month, right into Women's History Month. How's it going? It's
It's
less than 100
good.
days to your wedding.
I
I
know,
see you're
it's
in the
crazy.
gym. You're getting right and tight, you
Let's
know? Get
listen, you're not gonna
You're gonna blow
see
away. A
me.
gust of wind is gonna blow you the fuck away. Oh my God.
Exactly.
They not gonna be
No,
ready. They not gonna
they're
be
not gonna be
ready.
ready. They're not ready. No, I'm in New York right now, and so I went to go try on my dress to do, like,
Did you
alterations,
go to that
and then,
place from
uh
Kleinfeld's? Is that what it's
mhm,
called?
yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah,
That
yeah,
is so
so
cute. I love
yeah, it was
that.
nice. It was really beautiful and magical, and,
Oh, I
yeah,
love
I'm ready
that.
to get married.
That's so
But what
exciting.
about you? What's going on with you? I know you just hosted,
I
like, your comedy thing,
did.
right?
Oh my God. I hosted a comedy show for the first time.
How did it go?
I was so nervous like beforehand because I was like, "Oh my God, this I have to do a 10-minute set. I've never done a full 10-minute set and then I have to keep coming back in between and like making little jokes and things like that." And so I was really nervous cuz like, it's just a bunch of women and they're doing like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Like these are like actual, comedians like they do this professionally and shit. So I was really nervous, but I mean, everybody was so supportive. My set went so well. I got up there and I feel like my nerves just like melted away. Like
Oh,
they were eating out of the palm of my fucking hand,
I
okay?
know that's right.
And then the host was like, "Girl, I cannot believe that was your first time hosting. Like you killed it. Like you were killing it out there." I felt so good when I left there. I was like, "Damn, like I really ate that. Like I
Oh,
felt
yeah.
really fucking good."
Oh,
So
I love that.
yeah, so I was just so nervous for no reason. Like I had been practicing my material like every single day. I was like, I can't get up there but I just it wasn't even necessary. Like I was so prepared and I was just like it felt good. I felt ready. So I was really excited. And now I'm like, damn, like I would love to do that again. Like I hope that I get to do that again somewhere else because that was actually really fun and so low pressure. Because all I gotta do is
Yeah.
come in, introduce an act, interact with the audience a little bit, make a little joke here, and then I can go sit back down. And then I get to
Yeah,
keep
and
coming
enjoy the
up.
show.
Exactly. So it was actually really cool. It was really cool. I enjoyed
Oh,
that.
I'm
Yeah.
glad. In
Yeah,
your
I did
element.
that. I did. I felt that. It felt really good.
Aw,
So yeah, that's that. So
cute.
should we get into some hot topics?
Yeah, where do you wanna
Okay.
start?
Girl, we have to talk about our girl. Who I mean, my God, just every motherfucking word. You know what's funny? Remember last episode when we were talking about like what can't she do? And
Mhm.
you were like, she's just global. Like her
Oh,
brand
yeah.
is like global. I mean, this isn't even like a week later. Like this is
It was,
not
like,
even
days.
days
She, like
after.
so, like, Megan Thee Stallion made a tweet, like, I think it was last week, and she
Mhm.
was like, "It is a bad time to be my enemy because 'cause
Isn't
I'm
it
everywhere."
always though?
Because she's like, "I am everywhere," and I was like, "You have not lied."
She's not lied once. Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion is making her Broadway debut in Moulin Rouge as gender flipped Harold Zidler. She's going to be the first woman to ever play this role, which is originated by Tony Award winner Danny Bernstein. I know you're not like a theater person, but he's like a
Mhm.
big fucking deal. Okay, like an
Okay. Mhm.
OG like theater. And Moulin Rouge is actually a show that I've never seen.
Okay, yeah, I was like, "What's the plot?" Yeah.
Uh, I have no fucking idea because I've never seen Moulin Rouge. I've only heard the song with Lil Kim, and it was only because I like Lil Kim's verse. So, it's been on Broadway for 7 years, but Megan Thee
Okay.
Stallion is going to be, in the role. Currently, Bob the drag queen is in the role. So this
Oh,
is
okay.
like one of those rotating roles where like celebrities come in and they do the role. Like
Mhm.
Chicago has become pretty much just a place for celebrities to come and do Broadway. But the
Mhm.
show is actually closing like a couple months, like it's been running for 7 years. They're closing in July, but Megan's gonna be on stage from March to May. She's going to be on Broadway. And it's so exciting. And then I think the producer says, welcoming Megan Thee Stallion into Moulin Rouge, the musical community
Mhm.
is thrilling moment for us. The producer, Megan is a true global superstar. Clock it. Um,
Yup.
she is one of the most influential artists of her generation. Clock it. And her impact on music and culture is undeniable. This historic casting is a major part of our closing celebrations, our farewell gift to Broadway audience, and one of the biggest announcements in the history of Moulin Rouge the musical. We want our show to go out with spectacular bang, and Megan is the force of nature to lead us there. And yes, there will be a hint of music from her own catalog. It's unmissable moment for both Megan's fans and ours. And
I'm not
again,
gonna lie, I'm gonna look up tickets,
but
like
the thing is like this show actually does use versions of like pop songs in it. So like
ah,
there's not just Lady Marmalade is not the only one. Like Elton John's Your Song, Katy Perry's Firework, Beyonce, like Single Ladies, like they use popular music.
got
So
to.
it's entirely possible that they're gonna work in some of Megan's songs, you
Oh, I
know.
love.
So it's not this is crazy. And I had made a TikTok about this, but I just want to say it for the people who don't follow us on TikTok because I'm always posting there. I was like, people really are always like Megan the Stallion, like she could never live up to Nicki Minaj, like she'll never be Nicki Minaj, like she don't want to be Nicki Minaj. This is Queen Latifah's heir,
Oh,
honey.
for
This
sure.
is Queen Latifah's daughter. Okay, honey?
Mhm.
That's the route that she's motherfucking going.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
Y'all can have whatever you want over there. Megan Thee Stallion is taking the Queen Latifah route.
Listen, I'm just so excited that she's on Broadway,
It's
like,
so crazy.
it's like was it an EGOT? I don't know, like
Well, she can't get nominated for this role.
right, but,
'Cause
like, this could just be the
this could
entry.
open the door, and
Yeah.
even if it's not, 'cause knowing Megan, she's behind the scenes figuring out how she can work this into some kind of business move. She doesn't even have to perform in a show. She could be gearing up to produce a jukebox musical of her own, because who
Mm.
wouldn't wanna see a jukebox musical of female rap? They had a Tupac jukebox musical years ago. It was called "Holla If You Hear Me." It was disastrous. It closed maybe like it was not open long, but it did get nominated for several Tonys. It was just terribly done. That was the point. It wasn't
Mm.
that the music was bad. It's
It
just
was
that
bad,
the
yeah.
team was bad. Everything about it was terrible. They've done Bring It On, the musical, also disastrous. But the point is that they've done these jukebox musicals. And then there's one that Alicia Keys, her life story got turned into a musical. And I don't know if it's still currently on Broadway or if it was recently on Broadway. The point is, yes, EGOT on the way. That's all.
EGOT
That's
loading.
EGOT
Period.
loading. Okay.
Period.
That's crazy though, ain't
No,
it?
I love this for her. I love it for her.
Some other really exciting news is the Rock Hall of Fame has released their 2026 nominees, and among the people
Mhm.
eligible, we got Mariah Carey, Sade, Shakira, Luther Vandross, The Black Crowes, Jeff Buckley, Phil Collins, Melissa Etheridge, Lauren Hill, bitch.
Mhm.
And then there's like Billy Idol, INXS, I don't know who that is, Iron Maiden, Joy Division, New Edition, Oasis, Pink, and Wu Tang Clan. What?
Can
Can you imagine if Lauryn Hill got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year?
be wild.
You
I think it's just crazy, like, her whole like, I don't know, just, like, thinking about her career and up until this point, you're just like, I don't know, I'm, like, beyond words, honestly.
and the crazy thing is, and we've said this time and time again, we sound like a broken record at this point. The girl still can't top it. And it's been decades.
Decades,
And they
decades.
still can't hold a candle to her.
Yeah.
Okay? And she's off the strength of one fucking
Yeah,
album.
one album,
I
like,
guess if
literally
you
one
don't count her
album.
work with the Fugees.
I know,
Okay.
I
Okay.
was
If you
that's what I
don't
was
count
about
her
to
work.
say. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was about to say. I'm like, if we Fugees was important, but also
Very
just off
important.
the one
Come on now.
album, crazy.
Come on now. And
Yeah,
I think she deserves it.
I do too.
I
Cause
think she
how many
deserves it.
albums can you talk about that you go back decades later like that? Like, through and
Literal
through,
decades.
literally through and through from beginning to end, like,
The
yeah,
world is
no.
saturated with so much music now. I mean, we are inundated daily with so much music that we miss it.
Mhm.
The different songs from different communities are always going viral, and people are always discovering new music. People are always making music for TikTok, and Lauryn Hill is on TikTok going viral. Remember that happened a couple years ago?
Mhm.
These kids don't even know her, and her music is going viral on TikTok. You can't tell me that's not a bitch with generational influence.
Influence, impact, like,
Come on now.
yeah, no, definitely deserved, and, like, it's so cool seeing, like, Mariah Carey and, like,
Oh,
Shakira,
you know she
Wu-Tang.
deserves.
Oh, yeah.
You know she deserves, and I'm glad that, like, people always get so fucking mad when, like, because it's called the Rock Hall of Fame.
Right,
They get
right.
so mad when it's not just like, why can't it be like AC/DC and fucking Iron Maiden? Who are these black people? Who are these
Right,
black?
what are they doing here?
Mind you, bitch, you got your whole shit from us.
Cold Flow.
That ain't come from Elvis. Who the fuck? Fuck Elvis, bitch. We are the reason for the season. Okay? So the NAACP Image Awards came out. First of all, I think I'm about to start sports betting. Because I think Sinners is going to win every single Oscar that it's nominated
You
for.
think so? They've been I feel like the traction has been huge. Like, each award show that they go to, it's just more and more
Bigger and
momentum.
bigger, more
Yeah.
momentum, more
Mhm.
momentum, more momentum. Um, Especially after the whole BAFTA situation.
I know.
Child, and they thought nobody was gonna give a fuck. They said, "These 2 niggers, they don't give a fuck. They nobody we don't gotta cut this shit out. What the fuck are we doing this? We don't gotta cut this shit out. For what?
Yeah.
For what?" But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just kidding, guys. I would literally never sports bet. Like, I would rather like, I am
You're
so
not down bad. You're not
I
down
I
bad
am
like that.
so opposed to it. I don't care how down bad I was. It would be a last I just could never. I can't get with that. I'm truly a conspiracy theorist about like it ruining a generation of children. Because it used to feel like if you wanted to bet, you had to like go to a seedy place like Las Vegas.
Like, there was friction for you
Yeah,
to get to that, yeah.
because you had to. Now I'm listening to a podcast and there are gambling ads in between my true crime podcast. Like,
Yeah.
in what world? In what world? You know what I mean? So, anyway, the winners, let's talk about some of the winners of the NAACP
Yeah.
Image Awards. First of all, Mona Leo won Outstanding New Artist.
I didn't see that one. That's incredible. Love that
Didn't
for
we
her.
say that this is the Mona Leo Renaissance? This is
It's her time.
literally this is literally the Mona Leo Renaissance. Then Cardi B just took it the fuck home. Cardi B won Outstanding Female Artist. She won
Mhm.
Outstanding Hip Hop / Rap Song for Time. She won what else did she win? Outstanding Album for Am I the Drama. And she's I think the only female rapper who's ever won that category twice at the NAACP like Image Awards.
Love
I
that.
mean, just like taking it the fuck home. All of her fucking shows up until this point have been sold out. The people are, I mean, it's truly her year. She dropped that nigga and never looked back. She
Which
don't
one?
need no nigga. Oh, you
But
know what? You- I'm talking
which
about the
one?
most. I'm talking about the most recent
3
one.
to 1?
But you know what? Sometimes you have to specify. You know what?
Just you gotta keep up with the girls. You gotta keep up with the girls.
I'm not mad at her though. Like,
I'm
I'm
not
really
mad.
not mad at her for it.
Oh my
And
god.
speaking of Cardi B, girl, they can't take. I have to talk about this, but I want to talk about this, and
Oh,
I want to frame it. Okay, so I'm gonna read it. But I want to frame it
okay.
after I read it. So they
Yeah.
said this came out after like I think she had broken some records or something, and people were tweeting about it after her
Mhm.
show in LA. So this is the report. It says Cardi B allegedly went ballistic over a joke about Nicki Minaj during a recent appearance on Saturday Night Live. Mind you, this came out like a week ago. She appeared on Saturday Night Live at the end of January. So let's
Yeah.
just frame it there. So, on Wednesday, February 25th, TMZ reported that the Bardys' appearance came as musical guests on the long-running sketch comedy show on January 31st came with some drama. Ooh, according to the celebrity news site, while the Bronx, New York rapper was preparing for her set, she overheard Weekend Update host Colin Jost and Michael Che deliver a dig at Nicki Minaj about her new allegiance to MAGA. Apparently upset that the joke would be tied to her appearance on the show, Cardi allegedly went off. Sources say Cardi threatened to bounce and threw her phone at a TV monitor backstage. She also allegedly went into a producer's room and punched a screen until it broke. Cardi appeared to respond to the story on Wednesday afternoon via Twitter. All these little random stories. Fuck it. Let them talk. Let them eat cake. Let them come to the ball. Under no circumstances do I believe this.
Really?
Under no circumstances do I believe this.
At like to no degree.
To no degree do I believe this.
I don't know. It did seem like a wild stretch for her to get so upset about a joke
Yeah.
on the Weekend Update. But I also, part of me though, a small percentage, could see her getting upset though.
Upset to the point where she's yelling at her team.
Yeah,
Upset to the point where she's punching fucking my thing a logistical thing is why would she be hearing them rehearsing Weekend Update at the same time and on the same stage that she's rehearsing they're running rehearsals like at the same time and she can hear them while she's rehearsing for her
yeah,
like that's happening at the same time in the same place? The
yeah.
scheduling of it wasn't that doesn't seem weird, and it also doesn't seem weird, like, if somebody has a sniff that Cardi B has done something, they're reporting about it
Like immediately. It wouldn't be like a month
immediately.
later. Yeah,
It's almost
that's
a
true.
month later, and now this is coming out, and
Yeah,
SNL hadn't made one joke about it?
yeah, that's true.
I just, like, it's too hard to believe, and then on top of that, and I think this is really what, like, is my, like, Cart I truly, from the bottom of my heart, do not believe that Cardi B gives a fuck about Nicki Minaj. Like, I just think she has so much more going on in her life, and she can see Nicki Minaj for the fucking loser that she is, and she's just like, "It's not even worth my time
To
to
engage anymore. Yeah,
engage with this dumb bitch."
yeah,
Now, her wanting to beat her up over calling her baby a roach, different, separate,
separate.
completely other. But this, I just don't buy it
Yeah, there's no way.
because what would she have to gain?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Could I
true.
believe Nicki doing this? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's why every time somebody talk about her in an award show, they're like, "Uh-oh, Coke rant incoming." Like, we just know. We
Right,
just
right.
know at this point. That's how predictable and out of her mind Nicki Minaj has become.
Listen, I
Um,
know. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You make a fair point.
I don't know. Could it be true? Sure. Cardi B is quite a wild card, but I just don't believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, the timing of it definitely like it makes it suspicious.
The timing is what's weird. The timing is what's
Yeah.
most weird. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Okay, so Caribou is allegedly, not allegedly, apparently out of her recording contract with Lil Yachty, and now she's ready to release some music. She done broke free
Free
of them
to broke the
chains,
chains.
of them, of them fucking niggas who dress just alike, the Teletubbies. They got them outside dressing like
The concrete
the
bandits.
concrete bandits, all dressing alike. Oh my god. You know what? I'm really happy for her. I'm
Me
really happy that she
too.
has gotten released from this.
Me
You know, that
too.
she no longer has to deal with this. And now, but I mean, it's gonna follow her for quite somewhat a time for the next couple things she releases.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I'm excited though. Like, hopefully she just like does like a couple of singles like release, and then it just helps us build up momentum of like hopefully a project coming soon.
That would be nice. Maybe she's been working on a project and she just like hasn't released it yet
That's
because,
fair. Yeah.
it's like, and I feel like a lot of artists do that where they're like, I'm in a bad deal. I'm not releasing, good music because what would be the point? Y'all don't deserve that.
Right.
Okay, so I don't really care about this. Okay, Trim was interviewed by the Fader
Yeah.
recently. You know what? I hate to say that we're always have our finger on the pulse. But if not
It's
us,
hard
then
being
who?
then who?
It's like we always fucking right. And let me tell you, our freshman list girls, like ever since we released, I mean, it's been like they've been all over my motherfucking
Oh,
timeline.
listen, people are listening to
The
us.
people are tuned the fuck in. So
It's
Trim was
happened.
interviewed um by the Fader magazine and talking about a new era of female rap and talking about connecting with all the girls from Atlanta because
Yeah.
Charleston's rap scene is very male dominated, and then she was talking about her upcoming EP Past the Tiara. I think that's an excellent name for an EP.
Mhm.
And she said, here's what she said. This is the one quote that I really love. She said, "You can expect sadness, emo-ness. You can expect bad bitch. It's going to be the full package. It might take a minute, but it's going to be delivered the way fans want to hear it. Some days I want to feel like a bad bitch. Some days a Barbie. I want to accomplish everything. Tapping into different things is just who I am." Her confidence is just so infectious. Like she is hungry and she is
Mhm.
bold.
I was about to say, I was like, I feel like she's just like young and turnt and has like
Absolutely.
no like boundaries for herself. Like I think
None.
she talked about this where she was like she didn't think about like I guess rap initially. Like she had explored some other stuff and like
Yeah.
was doing makeup or whatever. And I'm like, she's just like, no, I'm gonna do this. And like
Yeah.
why not? And now she has, like, support, and it seems like the girls from Atlanta have, like, really, like, taken her in,
The girls
want
from
to, like,
Atlanta
help
just
her.
embrace everybody,
I love that.
They really
I'm gonna be in Atlanta in a couple of weeks, so
Oh!
hopefully I see them.
Oh my god, wouldn't it be nice? Are you gonna go to Magic City?
I am gonna go to Magic City.
Oh my god, I've never been to Magic City.
I'm going for a bachelorette trip, so, like, I think it makes sense.
It absolutely makes sense, girl. I heard they be in there coochie out. Just
I'm waiting for the
whole
wings. I want the
Oh, yeah,
wings.
that too.
I want the
That's
full experience.
girl, I heard they just be in there full butt booty ass naked. Like just and they're
Athletes.
gorgeous. And they're gorgeous.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's that. Should we get into some new music?
Yeah, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I actually
Oh, but
want to Okay, go ahead.
okay. I was gonna say, like, I was playing Carisha's music,
Oh
and I was
Lord.
like,
Okay, we could start there. We could start
I
there.
don't I'm gonna be honest, I don't wanna hear from her. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't.
I wonder what else she could just do instead. Like what would be another career path for her?
I liked her when she was doing the talk show stuff because she was, like, fun. Like, she was
Yeah.
fun, and, like, I felt like she had good commentary, and, like, people were actually opening up to her,
Are
like,
people asking her
surprisingly.
to rap again? Like is that do you hear that in the streets?
I don't hear that in the streets.
You know what I
I
do
would
hear in the streets?
hmm,
They want the city girls back.
I do hear that,
And I
which
feel that.
I feel that. I feel the duo could come back together.
I
These
just
singles
don't think
I don't know.
the solo music like they complete each other in a way that their solo music just peters out and falls flat.
Right.
They're such
It's not memorable.
necessary. They're just so necessary for each other. Like they're yin and yang situation for the
Mhm.
music because alone it doesn't hit. We've said this time and time again about JT's solo music. Like she I think is a great songwriter. Like she can write
Mhm.
an excellent chorus. She can write
Mhm.
a catchy hook,
Hook, yeah,
but the verses of the song make it almost unlistenable. Like I don't want to go
right,
back. I think she has great ear for production. Like she's choosing excellent beats. I think she has a great ear for creative direction. I just
totally.
don't think that she's strong as a solo artist.
Yeah, I don't
And
think either
neither
of them
is
are.
Carisha. I
Exactly,
mean,
they need to get back together,
who
and,
the
like,
fuck is asking for Carisha to be releasing music? And and what does she think this is? I don't understand the direction that she's even going in this music. You know what I mean?
yeah, I don't know who it's for, and, yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's her, and, like, I think she needs to go back to she either needs to bring the band back together,
Girl,
no
we gotta
Diddy,
get the band
or
back together. What do we gotta do to get the fucking band back together, y'all? Do we gotta start a change.org petition?
right. Or she needs
We
to or we need Carisha Please or some version of it because it was messy, but it was fun.
It was messy, but it was fun, and it was I think the whole Diddy of it really muddied the situation, and then her,
Exactly.
still being on his side, you know,
Which makes it
makes
worse,
it
which makes it
so
worse.
difficult to support her. That
I
was not
know.
what I was gonna say. I wanna talk about The Scythe, this new rap collective,
Okay, I don't think I
and
heard this one.
I am really fucking into this. Like, I it's Denzel Curry, ASAP well, no, he's not
Okay.
he's not ASAP Ferg anymore, he's just Ferg. Uh,
Oh, he's out of ASAP?
I think he dropped ASAP, like, 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Like,
Okay.
I think he's just been Ferg for a minute. It's,
Mm.
like, Denzel Curry, Tia Koren,
Yep,
Ferg,
yep.
who else? BK the Ruler, oh my god, who else? Laser Dim 700, and I mean, like, they are floating on this motherfucking song. Like, these
Really?
both songs that I heard from them, I'm like, "God damn!" They are, like, just feeding off of each other, like, "And you go, and you go, and you go." Like, it is the energy of these songs is like, I wanna mosh, like, I wanna be I just had to
Oh, it's like
like,
that?
it's so fucking good.
Oh,
It is
okay.
so fucking good, and Tia Corinne, oh my god, the way she floated on this motherfucking beat, like, I said, "Oh, oh, oh, okay, girl." I fuck with it so much. I think this might be, I think she's really in her element. Like,
Yeah, she's in her bag.
she's in her bag on this one. She's really in her fucking bag. Um, so yeah, that was the one. Da da da. You know what else I really liked? And obviously we're gonna talk about the Meg song. I really like the Jill Scott song, Northside, featuring Tierra Whack. I thought it was so cute. I said, "You better
I didn't
go, Jilly from Philly.
Oh my god, I
You
need to
better
listen to
rap."
Jill Scott's. I need to listen to Jill Scott's she came out with
That's
an
big
album,
areola
right?
music. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have big
Perfect,
areolas to really get it.
perfect description,
Yeah.
perfect shea
But Tierra
butter.
Whack, ugh, man, I love it when she comes back and just reminds us like, "Oh no, like I'm still that bitch. Like I still
Ugh,
really do this. Like I really wrap circles around these bitches." And
I love
I
her.
feel like she just hits this like early 2000s like late 90s kind of like flow that like is so reminiscent of like Jill rapping on that song with the Roots, like her
Mhm.
early come up like I loved it.
Oh my gosh.
I loved
Okay,
it.
no, I'm gonna have to hear it again.
You have to. Let's talk about Big Booty Bitch. Um, now,
Listen, recession indicator, I'm not gonna say if I've seen one.
in what way?
Like Juvenile coming back out of the woodworks.
Well, yeah, but why can't he be making music?
I mean, I'm happy for it. I was just like, recession indicator. Love
Oh,
it.
okay, see, I didn't
Happy it's
even
here.
feel that. I didn't even feel that. We talked about this song like 2 weeks ago, remember?
No, I remember,
And
yeah.
I said that I really like Genesis the God's verse.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
like Megan Thee Stallion's verse better. And
Oh, 100%.
let me tell you why, okay? Because
Okay.
I sat with this. Because let me be
Mhm.
very clear. Genesis Legat, like, she really ate the verse, but
She did, yeah.
it kind of disrupts the flow of the song. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? But Meg, the way she comes in and just rides his motherfucking wave, like, my God, the energy just picks up on this motherfucker.
Mhm.
And I love her.
I
I
love
love
her.
her. It's like every time I hear, that meme who's like, girl who's going to be okay. That's me every single time I hear real hot girl shit
She
on a
real hot
song.
girl.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna be okay. Like
When I hear that,
everything is like all is well, all is right in the world. Oh,
no,
I just love it. I
it was
love
meant
it.
to be. She needed to be on the song. I'm so
100%.
glad she was on the remix.
I'm so glad it didn't
Um,
take long either.
she was in Milan. She said, give me the instrumental. I'll record this right now
You
in
know
the
what we need to
Yukon."
do? We need to start a campaign to get Meg on a remix of Southside. Um uh, I think that she would really eat that song of Houston
Mm.
Girls, the Southside song. I
Yeah.
I really think she would eat that up.
I think she would eat it up
I
too.
think she would eat it up, and I think
100%.
it's perfect because they're both Houston
From
girls.
Houston, yeah.
They're both Houston girls. I wanna talk about Libra Jolie's song.
Say
Before
which one.
It's called Whole Thing. Libra Jolie's song, and she released a video before because she's releasing a tape. And here's another thing. What did I say? What did I say?
Listen, you be
Always on the
clocking it.
pulse. Always on
You
the
just
pulse.
me
Always on
doubt
the
it.
pulse, bitch. I didn't even know she was dropping a tape. It's called Better Than Yesterday, and it's dropping on 320. Um,
Oh, that's coming up.
I know, right? I'm gonna reach out to her people. Can we have an interview, Libra? Here's what l am thinking when I'm listening to this song. It
Okay.
sounds like I said, she's ready for mainstream. This song sounds more commercial. This sounds like a song that would play on the radio. You know
Yeah?
what I mean? It's like the mixing on this is so much more professional than any of her other songs have been. Like, the video budget is much bigger. Like, I can tell she's like,
Mhm.
"I'm stepping into
She's
my
stepping in,
moment."
yeah.
She's stepping into her moment. Now the song, I didn't love it, but I was like, I see it serves a purpose. It's a means to an end, and I am with it.
Oh my gosh. I gotta listen to this one. I feel like I don't know. Again, I do want more from her. I feel like she's doing the work because she already has released like a couple of singles this year already.
Yeah,
So I guess that has been like gearing up for the mixtape.
yeah, we didn't even know, but now we
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Heat it up for the mixtape. Should we get into our main topic?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
So
do
it
it.
is International Women's History Month, and I thought since it's International Women's History Month, we should have a conversation about global Black culture versus
Yeah.
American Black culture. What is the
Mhm.
difference, and where does hip hop fall on that spectrum? And let me tell you what
Yeah.
inspired me.
Yeah, tell me. I thought this was a really interesting topic.
Let me tell you what inspired me. So there's this really famous creator on not Twitter. But he also I think is on TikTok. And he's like a
Mhm.
therapist and he's like really famous. I think his name is Shaheem or whatever and he's like been on the internet for many many years. He tweeted a couple months ago like he was listening to some like grime rap like UK rap song and the rapper was talking about like, "Oh," he said something about like, "I gotta be careful before the feds catch me." And then Shaheem tweeted like, "But they don't even have the feds in the UK. What is he talking about?"
Right.
That's an American thing. Y'all don't have federal law enforcement in the in the UK. And then all the UK people started to jump him in the comments like, "You know what he means. You know he means the police. What are you talking about? Stop acting dumb. You know that's not what he meant." But the point it stands.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
stands. The point
Yeah.
stands. Like, what is global Black culture and what is just American culture that you're cosplaying?
Yeah. No, that's totally fair.
So I want to know, my first question then is what are some things like that you consider to be like culturally Black, like across the world and across like the Black diaspora?
What is like a universal like black
Yeah, like what is universally
experience?
Black?
Hmm. I feel like a strong sense of like community and family is like universal. I would say like leaning on family and community, broader community. I think a religious aspect
For sure.
also is definitely a big part of it, having a heavy centric church, whether
Oh
it's,
yeah,
Christianity or Muslim,
something.
like, believing in greater something that's
Mhm.
greater than. Um, I think also, like, I think the ways in which we, like, celebrate and, like, congregate centered
Yeah.
around, like, food to some
Always.
degree. I think that is, like, a communal Black experience, I would say.
Yeah. For me, I agree with everything, especially about
Mhm.
the celebration part. But for
Mhm.
me, I was thinking like there's a universal like language that I think
Mm.
Black people, no matter if it's verbal or physical, like
Yeah,
we
it's
really understand each other. And I think we have really great social awareness
Mhm.
of when we're with each other and we can kind of communicate telepathically. You know what I
yes.
mean? And
Mhm.
you can always tell like this is one caveat. I know I said I was going to stay on topic. One caveat. So are you watching Love is Blind this season?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking of Devonte,
Okay, yep.
the
Oh
black
my
guy.
god.
girl. But the
Oh my
thing
god.
is I clocked it immediately.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
clocked it immediately that he was not skin folk or he was
right,
not kinfolk. You know what I mean?
right.
I
You
said,
thought that was a
I
white woman, yeah.
know his
Mhm.
mother is white. And I
Oh, yeah,
know that his black father abandoned him because you ain't never met a nigga named Devontae that go by Devo. Never in the
exactly,
history of the world, of the
exactly.
universe, of existence. Have you met a black man? And I know he don't got one motherfucking nigga friend. He's the one in the
He's
group.
the one,
And
and
you
he doesn't
so
even think he's the one,
he
though,
doesn't
like,
think he's the one because he doesn't see
see
himself.
itself as one,
He
yep,
doesn't
mhm,
see himself as one of us. And you
yep,
can always clock that kind of thing when you're in
mhm,
a room with one of those. It takes very little. So for
you're
me,
right.
language, whether it be a physical language or a verbal language, is something that feels very globally and universally
Mm,
black. I think we
I like
understand
that,
each
yeah.
other in a way that almost cannot be explained. There's probably like
Yeah,
some sociology like PhD that's done some sort of like thesis, dissertation
yeah.
on this shit. But I believe that. Now, the pivot to that question is like, what are some things that you think are specifically American black culture that we should gatekeep? And I have one in particular.
Wait, what is it?
I don't think we gatekeep eras enough. There is no reason.
Ah.
There's no reason that like Rima, like the Afrobeats artist, should be cosplaying a 2000s Lil Wayne Bape era. You don't know shit
Mm,
about that.
what
What the fuck are you talking about? You don't know
yeah,
what that is. You were not
yeah,
there. What are you talking
yeah.
about? You know what
I
I
like
mean?
that,
I
yeah.
don't think we gatekeep eras enough. Everybody cannot be early 2000s, American, because early 2000s Black British is so different from early 2000s Black American.
That's so true, that's so true.
You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
What
Part of
did
me
you
was
think about that?
I was like, part of me was gonna say, like, some of our slang, like, our slang words, but, like, I don't know. I'm, like, looking sometimes I do, like, but maybe I'm making fun of UK people when
You are?
I'm saying
Because I know
slang.
exactly what you're thinking of. You're thinking of when they say my G, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I take that personally because
Like,
I'm
I'm
from
saying that
Chicago.
ironic.
Because I'm from Chicago, and that is
Uh-huh.
actually very specifically our slang. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like trap
Yeah.
music is our, or like not trap music. That's
Drill,
Atlanta.
yeah.
Drill music is ours. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? G
Mhm.
is ours. On BD, that's our. That's just very Chicago. That's very
Right.
American. So every time I hear it when I'm listening, and I do listen to Dave. I listen to a little
Mhm.
bit of Dave. I
Yeah.
listen to some Central C. I love the girls. I love
Yeah.
Ivarian Doll. I love all the girls. Like, so I listen to them, but I'm always like, girl, that's not your G.
Like, that's not y'all, that's not y'all,
You
yeah.
don't even know what a fucking G is. Shut up. Like, what are you talking about? So
They
that
just be saying
specifically.
stuff. They be
Right.
chatting.
They just be chatting. You know what I mean? I don't mean to specifically attack Black British people.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
just in
no.
the
No shade, no
context.
shade, no
It
shade.
was just in the context of what I was thinking. So then
No, you're good.
my next question is like, where does hip hop fall on this like Black spectrum of like global Black versus just American culture? Like, does it exclusively belong to Americans, or do we respect international artists less? Like, are they less valid?
I don't know if ballad is the right word, but it's
Yeah.
just like it's just different, and, like, initially, I want to say that it is, like, an American thing,
Yeah.
like, from the regions of, like, just to your point of, like, trap,
Yeah.
drill, like, like, I think that there is a certain experience that happens in the US that has made hip hop what it is. It originated
Exactly.
in New York. Like, I think it's just it's different, and so I don't think that what they are doing is less valid, but understand the origins.
Yes. I think
That's
for
kinda
me,
how I feel.
I agree. It's like it's such an interesting part of it because, like you said, it just feels so inherently Black American, the subject matter of it.
Yeah.
And so
Mhm.
when I hear like non-Americans or non-Black Americans talking about hip hop or like, expressing like just trying on our culture almost in their music,
Sure.
it
Mhm.
feels like that, like they're wearing a costume and this is not their lived experience, you know?
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I think it's hard to say because it's like you can't be like, "This is mine." But I do wanna be like, "But this is mine though, like,
a little
this
bit.
this is
And
mine."
yeah, but it's like I think, you know, hip hop is for everyone. And
Right.
so I think it's just like how you express it and your authenticity and approach to
For
it
sure,
all matters.
for sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I was struggling to say that because I was like, I wanted to say that I'm like, okay, maybe each country has its own way of how hip hop is personified, but it's like
When you
there's
hear it,
always
it always comes back to us.
back. Yeah, it always comes back.
So
Mhm.
then that brings us excellently to my next question.
Mhm.
Is the US the center of the world when it comes to hip hop? Like, do we exclusively
Oh.
own the rights to trends in hip hop? And are people from other countries like able to lay claims to like hip hop milestones?
I feel so, like, American saying that, like, yeah, like, that I feel like it is, because
Yeah.
I'm, like, genuinely trying to think about, like, even just, like, outside of the UK, like, maybe even in, like, Japan or, like, maybe Nigeria, like,
Mhm.
I'm trying to think what are, like, trends that I feel like I have seen, and maybe it's our own ignorance of, like, not having the exposure to it.
I mean, it could be.
But I feel like it's following us, though.
Yeah, it
I feel
always
like
is.
it.
I mean, I
Like
feel yeah, it's I hate to be patriotic because
yeah.
ugh,
Yeah,
ugh.
trust don't
Ugh,
like feeling this
and I
way.
mean, you know, people I was gonna say, "Well, hip hop was started by a Jamaican." Yeah, but he was living in New York.
New
Like, his
York.
family had
Yeah.
immigrated here, you know, he'd grown up here, and yes, he had
Right.
brought elements of that, but then it became such a New York American kind of thing, like, you almost can't even say that. Like, you can't it's like,
Right.
that doesn't the argument's not even valid. I just feel
Right.
like everyone I kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate to say this, but I do think the United States is the center of the world when it comes to hip hop. Like,
I think
I
so
think we
too.
own the rights to it and everyone else is a visitor.
No, exactly. And
Everyone
again,
else is a visitor.
and it looks so different across regions
Yeah.
too. Like
Exactly.
from our slang, from the way that they rap. Like I think it's just like I think we are at the center, like, as
And
icky as
that's the
that
thing.
sounds.
That's the thing about it is how important regionalism plays a part in how hip hop culture exists in the United States and about how it just it's when you see it in other countries, it's like they've homogenized it of like all of the different things that exist. Like I remember I was listening to this one song, like, and I feel like he was like a UK rapper, and I think it was because Sexy Red was a feature on it, so that's why I was listening to the song.
Okay.
And he had said something about like I feel like he had I can't even remember, like, I'm gonna have to look it up, but I remember he had said something that made me think, like, "You're not in both of those places." Like, you're using New York slang, then you're using very Texas Southern slang,
Mhm.
and then you're using your like, you don't know what you're saying. You don't know how
Yeah.
ridiculous you sound. Those
Right.
2 things don't even meet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Mhm.
like, it kind of feels like when they try it on in other countries, it's very general. And but what I think makes hip hop when hip hop is at its best is when it's regional.
Right.
It's very specific. There's so many universal lived experiences, but I always say that nothing is as universal as specificity. Like it is what is universal is our very specific lived experiences of where we
Right.
grew up, of the culture that we were raised in. And there are some
Mhm.
things that are very pervasive among black cultures in the US that we can all relate to, and that's why it has
Totally.
become, you know, the predominant musical genre of the
Right.
fucking 21st century. But you
Mhm.
can't deny the fact that it is the regionalism of hip hop that really makes it special. It is when you
Yeah.
rap like where you're from and you
Exactly.
rep where you're from. You know what I mean? And I just
And so
think you can't do that.
do you feel like though I feel like at least my exposure to international rappers has increased in the last, like, maybe 5 to 7 years.
It has because of TikTok for me.
Well, yeah, definitely for TikTok. I was gonna say, though, but do we see a world where I guess that authenticity becomes like cemented to their regional areas or their countries that makes it like a shared experience? Like it doesn't feel like that mask is still kind of there.
For me, I mean, I don't fucking know. Like, I'm not hearing it.
Yeah.
I just listened to a Dave song with Tim's that he did the other day, and he's
Yeah,
on the
I
song talking
listened to
about
that one,
lean with it,
yeah.
rock with it. What? What?
What are we talking
What
about? What
are
are
we
we talking about?
talking about?
What are we talking
I
about?
don't know that they have much of an identity the way they think they do. I really don't.
Mm, mm.
And I think that's why it don't stick for me.
I was like, maybe people need to prove us wrong, send us some like
But I
international
think there are some
soft.
artists who do a great job of it, like Little Sims. I think Sims has a
Yeah.
very clear identity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's I think it's a little bit easier for women, I will say. I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit harder on men always because
Okay.
it always feels like they're putting on a front.
Like they're mimicking
They're
like,
mimicking.
gang.
They're
Yeah.
mimicking gang culture that they did not experience.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're mimicking all these cultures that they did not experience. Whereas I feel like with women, especially like, I hate to like generalize it, but the way that people view female rap, there's a very easy entry point of things for you to discuss. You know what I mean? And it's just not, I don't think it's as easy for men to do that. And it's good. Nothing should be easy for men. Um, but I say all that to say, or I'm back to my point about Little Sims is like there are rappers that have a very specific identity,
Right.
and whose music that I can relate to, that I grasp onto. Because there are, I think, like I said, like we said earlier, like there's some things that are very universal when it comes to Black
Right.
culture across the diaspora. And I
Mhm.
think the things, especially on her last album that she was talking about, felt very universal and things that I could
Mhm.
definitely relate to. But I think that's because she was being so honest, you
Honest.
know?
Yeah. Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that's at the heart of it.
Exactly. Exactly. No, I agree.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
that's how
No, that's
I feel.
something. No, I feel like I'm gonna think about this more though because
Yeah,
it definitely is something that like I don't know. We're all more globally connected than we ever have been before,
for
and I
sure.
think that hip hop is definitely an interesting place that is a catalyst for not only music, fashion,
Mhm.
culture, and
Mhm.
so it's interesting to see how it spreads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, should we do music Rex?
Yeah, let's do it.
I have one.
Okay.
I actually wanna recommend, the Maya the Don song, Let's Be
Oh, really?
Clear, that
Okay.
she dropped. I feel like she has found her thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think she has found her niche, and the way like, this song, it's like such New York ass rap, you know?
She is
Like,
very New York.
and that's the thing that I love about her. I love
Mhm.
this song because I love how early 2000s it sounds, like, you can just tell she was raised on 2000s, on early 2000s New York hip hop, and she is floating on this motherfucker, like, it sounds so different from all of her past songs, but she sounds so much
Yeah.
more confident, like, this is the lane that she wanted to
Mm.
be in from the start, and I
Mm.
really loved this song. I was like, "Damn, this is some real good New York ass rap, like,
Oh,
you better top that shit, girl."
I want more music from her. I really do.
Well,
I
I
want
think she's
more.
gearing up to release, like, a tape. Well, I follow her
Okay.
on Twitter, so I like,
Ah,
maybe
okay.
she's been talking about that. So,
Ooh,
I hope she
okay.
does.
I'm excited.
I hope she does, I really do. That's my music rec.
Um, all right, my music rec is gonna be a Mona Leo song. Like I said, I've been like going back and forth between her stuff, and mine is gonna be Leo loves the sluts.
'Cause who doesn't? You know I do.
That's gonna be my rap for today.
I love that song, and I love that people are coming
Yeah,
back to that mixtape, because it
yeah,
kind of got lost in the shuffle
yeah. It did
of
get lost
her,
on the
being
shuffle.
in a transition, but that's a good mixtape. That's a good song. I have a couple of songs from
Yeah,
that mixtape on my gym playlist.
yeah.
So
Same,
I
same.
love that. Well, guys, happy International Women's History Month to all
Yes,
the women, especially the Black women, all
yes.
around the world. If you made it all the way to the end of this episode, thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank
And
you.
we'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girls At, a podcast about Black women in hip hop. Where My Girls At is produced and edited by Mariah Woods and hosted by Mariah Woods and Brianna LaRosliere. Follow us on Twitter at Where My Girls At 2 on Instagram at wheremygirlsat_th, and on TikTok at wheremygirlsatpod. See you next time.